overall score so far?
Well, Gabby, the world missed all of the great things that we said.
Okay.
So we're a little bit late because we hit the wrong button, but we're
okay.
live now.
Okay,
so
that's
that is fixed and we're good to go.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that. By the way, if you're just joining us, Brandon Bird here with you. Alongside me is Gabby Vossler, as she's our color gal tonight on senior night. And right now we're in the middle of the first set. Tigers lead it 10-6 here, as Sales will hit that one with the right hand. Back set into the middle. Big hit, blocked there. Good job defensively by the Tigers.
Yeah.
And just the soft off-tempo hit drops in there from Tegan Cerveny.
There's our energy. Paige is such an amazing defensive player. She's freshman on varsity, crazy girl. I've gotten to play with her during club a few times, and she's just an amazing person to be around, and she's so scrappy on defense, which is what we really are good at.
Now dug out there. Tigers will send it over a third time. Pass out of the middle, far side, a little off-tempo hit, and that'll work out. Sometimes you just throw the change up and hope it falls in there, and that's exactly what Old Atch did. And it is now 7-11. Where did she go? Where'd she go? Well, that's why I wanted them to plug in. Now Tigers on the attack. Cerveny will unload the howitzer down the line for the kill. And that's the power out on the outside from Tegan Cerveny.
Here comes Olivia Harris. She's just a little ball of energy is what we like to call her in volleyball. She's an amazing server, and Jessie loves to use her as a server, and she's just amazing.
Back set near side, going cross court is Legacy, dug out there by Sales, hit out of the net, but that was ultimately blocked in the middle nicely by Grace Armstrong that time, and Legacy will pick up the point. So 8-12 here. The Tigers on top. Megan Funk, or excuse me, I beg your pardon, that is Aislinn Oldatch back to serve here for Legacy. Oldatch will deliver into the back row. Sales to Cerveny, punches it with the right hand, dug there by Oldatch. Now far side set, that's Bailey with it into the back row. Nice dig there by Malik, sent a little bit too close to the net, so punched over a third time by the Tigers. Back set near side, cross court hit, diving dig. Can't quite come up with it. Well placed that time by Hindershot. And Legacy will cut the Tiger lead to 3. Exciting JV game before this that went the distance. So a late start to this one, as that one will twist in there, kind of knuckled through the air and dropped right in front of Sales for the ace. And now it is 10-12 here in set number 1. Now from the back line, Oldatch again. Cerveny with the dig. Bump pass near side, Tegan into the net. This it is partially blocked, so it'll stay alive here for the Tigers. They'll play it over off tempo. Just kind of a miscue that time for the Tigers. That was Megan Funk, and it came off of her hand, well, a little funky. Thank you, Gabby, for indulging me with the dad jokes.
You're very welcome.
11-12 here. Oldatch will rip it into the near side, dug there by Cerveny. Back onto the Legacy side. Far side set, big hit. Bailey, nice dig there by Sales. Now served or passed over to Cerveny. Back set near side, cross court, just whiffles a little bit long, and the Tigers will pick up the point. Gabby, if you're Coach Jess right now, what are you kind of saying as Legacy started to climb back into this a little bit?
As Legacy starts to come back, I bet Jessie's just telling her girls to keep our cool and just relax and play together, because when things start to get frantic, we lose our game in volleyball, and when you play as individuals, it doesn't work, honestly, and Jessie just really makes it important to us that we need to work together. And as Devin goes back to serve, she's such a big leader on this team, and so is all the seniors, honestly. But Devin's a younger girl on varsity, and they just make her feel so welcome as well. So I bet Jesse's just telling them all to just breathe and relax, and here they are going to come back and push back.
So 12 serving 14 here. The computer picked up a little bit of noise. All right. Legacy on the serve. Javorek into the back row. Malik Diggs now in the middle. Serving, he pelted one.
Yeah.
Can't be dug out, and that'll be finished off there. 15 serving 12 now for the Tigers.
That was one of those tricky plays where Tegan's on the outside usually, but she comes and swings a 2-ball in the middle, and it works most of the time. It's just such a quick play that the defense on the other team doesn't know what to do.
Now Cerveny will deliver it in the back row. Far side set. Bailey tried to go cross court, but instead hammered it down the net line onto the Legacy side. So the Tigers will pick up a free point there. It is 16 serving 12 here in set number 1. Good action here for you on the Erie Tiger Network. As Cerveny set to serve again here with the right hand into the back row. Out of the middle. Far side set. Bailey again. That one's blocked at the net. Back onto the Legacy side. Lightning trying to attack. Punched over and just tucking that into the corner. Perfectly placed there by Oldatch as Tigers tried to rally to it and it just fell in the open space. So Erie leading here in set 1. But 13 serving 16 right now as Hendershot will deliver to the back row. A little bit of a miscue there by Malik, but the Tigers will recover. They get it over third time. That almost could have been let go there. Now cross-court hit still works out for Legacy as that one deflected off the wall of blockers. And Emily Renfrew will get credited with the kill. Now Hendershot back to serve again. It's 14 serving 16 here in set number 1. Slapped with the right hand. Cerveny Diggs. Now played over to Sales, who will pop it over safely third time. Legacy on the attack. Back set, far side. Played over off tempo. Tigers trying to rally out of the middle. Now played onto the Legacy side. They'll attack near side. Back set. Nice little diving dig there by Malik. Cerveny will hit it over with some zip, and that kind of caught Legacy off guard. That was almost like a serve from Tegan and delivered the kill.
Great down ball by Tegan. It's so much better. It just catches the defense on the other side off guard when Tegan throws in a down ball instead of a free ball. They're just not expecting that much power.
Now 17 serving 14. Far side setup. That one's hit off of the row of blockers. Quick out of the middle. Nice job defensively there from Legacy to keep that alive. Now Malik will play it over to Sales. Sales tried to angle it into the far corner. Picked up there by Javorek. Now swiped with the right hand Bailey. Dug out there by Cerveny. Back set far side. Cross court hit. Dug out there in the back row by Legacy. They're on the attack again. A little bit out of system there, but just leaning back, able to hit that off the blockers was Bailey. And even though it didn't look pretty, it was effective, and now it's 15 serving 17. Reagan Bailey, the sophomore outside hitter, will serve this one. Rifles one off the tape. Set here near side. Sales punches it down the net and drops it in there perfectly.
Sun just has so much court presence, and it's so fun to watch her play because she's just a really scrappy player. She plays beach, and she's going to do great things at Utah.
Beach volleyball
Yeah.
in the middle of the Rocky Mountains. That's the life right there.
Gives you a lot of court presence and makes you really smart. Really smart player.
Paige Vanderveet will go back to serve. Paige will float this one in toward the back row. Set out of the middle, left-hand swipe.
Yes.
Tigers do a good job keeping that alive. They'll play it over a third time with Sales. Actually, that was nicely placed by Sales. Good diving dig, though, to keep that alive. Played over a third time, blocked at the net. Nicely that time by Esparza. Now Cerveny Diggs. Played high into the air by Vanderbilt. Now onto the Legacy side. They'll attack. Third time hit off tempo. Good recovery that time by Esparza. Sales will angle it, and they'll let it go as Legacy, and that'll be a Legacy point. Good rally back and forth there. A lot of good defensive, high-effort plays.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of rallies tonight. There's just a lot of motion everywhere in their backcourts, and that's how you keep balls alive.
Now Esparza. Or excuse me, that is Ellie Johnson back to serve. Out of the middle, Sales uncorks one.
Yeah, that's a good play that Jessie loves to run. She tells her setters and her hitters that, so Sutton's supposed to be an outside, and they go in and they switch. It's kind of confusing, but Sutton comes in and hits a middle 2 ball, like how Tegan did a couple plays ago, and it really just catches the defense off guard because they don't know where to look.
Sutton will now go back to serve. A nice little kind of sinking fastball, if you will. Malik out of the middle now. Big hit there by Esparza. That was partially blocked. Far side setup, cross-court hit. That was blocked back by Erie. Now they'll rally to the ball. Near side, the big hit into the net. Nice diving dig. Cerveny kind of miscued the set a little bit. Played down the line, kept at the net. 1, 2, 3, ping-ponging around, and it was finally sent home. It was off the hand last by an Erie Tiger of Lily Swanigan. And the Tigers lead it 20-16 with a timeout here in set number 1. So glad you could join us here on the Erie Tiger Network. Tiger fans, don't forget to follow us on social media. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Erie Tiger Media, as we're here on senior night. 5 seniors representing the Tigers here tonight. Gloria Stem, Kennedy Esparza, Grace Moding, Sutton Sales, and Avery Malik, your 5 seniors. And before the broadcast started, there were some tearful recollections from some fellow players, and it was a nice moment here in the Tiger Gym for sure. What has been a special season, as the Tigers only 2 losses all season long, and looking to stay at, what, 11-1? Well, or move to 12-1 with a win tonight in league play. So Sutton Sales back to serve here for the Tigers. She'll swat it with the right hand. It's kind of a almost misset. Well, I thought it looked like a misset off the hands, but Reagan Bailey from the back row just unloaded a howitzer in there for the Lightning. Now it is 17, serving 20. Down the line, Cerveny digs. Back to Cerveny. That one's up in the rafters. Good job by Legacy to keep their composure. Good block there by Esparza right at the net. Esparza again. And the Tigers defensively really strong here tonight so far in this first set. Back set, far side, and that one is blocked nicely as well. I think in there was Oldatch. One difference I've noticed, Gabby, the Tigers have gone a lot deeper into their rotation, whereas Legacy, you're hearing kind of the same 3 or 4 names over and over.
Yeah. There's just a lot more rallying going on, and I feel like this is one of the more better teams that we've played so far, like that can keep up with us and really rally along with us. So there's going to be a lot of good playing tonight and just a lot of scrappy plays. We've already seen so many so far, but it's just a lot of good plays.
That hit went a little long. 21 serving 18 here for the Tigers. And Olivia Harris back to serve.
She's an amazing server. Liv has such great energy on that court. Like, you can just feel the energy and see it, honestly. When Liv walks on, she's just a great person to be on the court with. She just hypes you up, hypes everyone up, and she's just a great motivator. And she honestly, her skill just brings it. Like, it just helps so much, and her serves are amazing, and they really help us.
Tigers on the attack, picked up here by Legacy. 22-18, Tigers lead it here. Cerveny will rip one just a little bit long. So back to a 3-point set here.
In these crucial points, we're just saying work together, push. Like, you honestly just can't, with this score, you can't let go. You have to keep your foot on that gas pedal. And these are crucial points in these 20 markings. And as Legacy gets closer up into the 20s, you just really have to keep pushing.
Now Cerveny on the run. Dug out there, back row. Legacy on the attack, near side, off tempo. Good diving dig. Tigers keep it alive. Cervini unloads. Oh, and finishes off with the kill.
That was a great scrappy play. Paige is such a scrappy player. Setters they have such a tough job. You have to play defense and then set up your offense to get a kill, and Paige is just good at what she does.
Now back to serve for the Tigers is Devin Twito. Devin delivers it, just touches the tape. Now out of the middle, and just kind of was almost one of those where it was out of system and it even caught the Tiger defense off guard just a touch.
Yeah, that's definitely how a lot of other teams score and how we score. It's really just a lot of teams aren't good at out of system, but we're pretty good at out of system because Erie's just a way to be always there when our setters get the first contact.
Now set out of the middle. Cervini will hit it off tempo and drop it in behind the wall of blockers, and the Tigers have set point.
Tegan's really good with that right over the block tip, and it's hard for a lot of girls to do because that's such a tough move right over the block, but Tegan has scored so many points for the Tigers this season by doing that, and such a smart play too. 24
serving 20. Legacy on the defense a little bit there. Good hit, though, on third time. Now backs at far side. Moding will go off tempo, and Moding dusts off the set with a little off-tempo hit. The Tigers lead it 25-20. We're going to take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
You might be Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Well, thing is, there's a lot more to say. Like if you've ever found yourself burning yard debris and then walking away, well, you might be starting a wildfire. So for the love of the outdoors, go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird here with you on senior night. As our camera lens maybe just a touch dirty there. Wanted to clean off that smudge. But the Tigers, they looked really solid there in that first set. Pretty much in control throughout. Now I'll say this, when we broadcast, we are cursed. It goes to 5 sets every time. So we're hoping tonight is the curse breaker, especially bringing a volleyball player on for the color. This is a rare opportunity. Gabby or Coach Jess there in timeout. What adjustments, if any, would you kind of want to make there between sets?
Jessie just is she just really gives it to you straight. She's not very, she won't tone it down. If you're doing something that she wants you to fix, she's going to tell you. And honestly, I bet she was just telling them to really stay scrappy and stay in it with them because we haven't faced a team as scrappy, I'd say, as Legacy so far. So we're just not used to this. So I think she's just saying keep that and just go a little bit more intense and a little bit more smarter plays.
So 25-20, set one victory for the Tigers. And here in set 2, it will be Allison Oldach to start things off for the Lightning. Delivered into the back row, dug out there by Cerveny. Nice little
There's
back
a slide.
set. Now far side setup. And that one is hammered
Yeah.
down and in. Nicely that time by Reagan Bailey.
Jesse and Devin really like to run slides. Jesse will always tell Devin to, or Paige, whoever's setting, to run a slide, and that's where the middle comes around, and they go on the right side and swing, and that's another quick play that throws the offense off. But Legacy was, like I said, they're just a really scrappy team.
Now back set to the far side. Picked up there by Legacy. They'll just have to gently cozy it on over a third time. Malik into the middle, little dump right there. Maybe a hair defensively by Twido. Now sent into the corner. Good diving dig there by Sales. Played over a third time by Twido. Now far side set. Bailey goes cross court. Malik to Sales. Sales trying to set something up here with Cerveny. They'll just have to play it over a third time. Miss hit and ping-ponging around, and they won't get to that as Legacy, and the Tigers will pick up a point. 1-1 here in set number 2. And Tegan Cerveny back to deliver it here for the Tigers with the right hand. That one will dip down just short of the back row. Now played out of the middle. Cerveny will pass it up near side for Sales. Sales will send it into the back row. Legacy on the attack, partially blocked and redirected, but too hot to handle that time for the Tigers, and Legacy will take the 2-1 lead. Now Javorek, the senior captain here for Legacy, set to serve. Slaps it with the right hand, dug there by Cerveny. Set up near side, Sales will send it into the middle. Diving dig there. Legacy trying to keep it alive. Too many touches. They couldn't get enough mustard on that third hit. And we're square at 2 here in set number 2. Deuce is wild here. As Malik will deliver it into the net. Now a hinder shot. Yeah, our main camera up here is getting a little blurry. I'm going to try something real quick. See if that helps. Now sent. And there's Sutton Sales with a big right-handed swat down the line. 3-3.
Sutton's been loving that line action today. I bet in their huddles they're saying that line's wide open, and usually line's really open because the blockers on the defensive side aren't really blocking the line because most girls, it's harder for them to hit lines, so they block a lot more cross. But Sutton's just been loving that line tonight.
3 serving 3 here. Punched over into the back row. Back row attack there, now played. Back set Malik, and sent a little long there by Cerveny. Just got underneath it a touch. And 4 serving 3 here for Legacy. Reagan Bailey will swat it with the right hand. Almost, misplayed there a little bit by Tegan. Just kind of handcuffed her. Megan Funk looking up to the broadcast booth. Bailey again, that time into the net. This game just kind of lacking a little bit of energy here through the first 9 points of this set. Seen a few more miscues. See which team can catch the spark first. There's a hit out of the middle.
I definitely feel like a lot of quick plays, a lot of hype, good kills, good digs can really boost a team's energy, and I feel like that's mainly on the Legacy side right now, even though Tigers just walked away with the last set. We just have to push back and find that energy and reset.
Down to the back row. Back set, far side, big cross-court hit, dug out nicely that time by the Lightning. Now Tigers trying to get on the attack. Little second hit punch over. Back on the Legacy side. They're a little bit out of system as well. Now set up here near side. Tigers could get something going here. Big hit by Cerveny. Nice dig though out the back by Bailey. Now punched over. Good diving dig. Sails in the middle. Cerveny will play it over a third time. Another diving dig. Cerveny right back. Oh! Send it right back where it came from, Tegan.
And there's one of those energy plays. Those big plays, those big digs, those big hits, those are really good for us in Erie and just volleyball in general. Those are the kind of plays that make you have the energy. And here in a minute, you're probably going to see the energy just really explode on the Tiger side.
Now Sutton Sales waiting to make sure the proper personnel is in the game here. Gloria Stem will check back in, and
I think Liv's up to serve next.
Tigers trying to sort things out with the down official. And now the sub will come in. And it is Liv Harris. Sophomore. Delivers it with the right hand. Out of the middle.
Yeah.
Big hit there.
That's another energy play. That's such a great ball by Legacy. That's a tough ball to dig.
I'll try and fix it during a timeout. Now Legacy set to serve. That one in the net off the hands of Emma Gray.
At this close of a point, every point matters, even just these little mistakes from the other team. These are just points you have to build on and keep building energy.
Devin will check back in. 6 serving 7 here. Tigers on the serve. Swat with the right hand. That one had some heat on it. Back set near side. Little off tempo, partially blocked there by Cerveny. Now played by Malik. Set back to Cerveny. She unloads. Oh, pelts one. A frozen rope into the back line, and a kill for the Tigers off the arms there of Emma Gray.
Those Tigers have been really picking on that deep one, which is the line shot we'd like to call. And that's just been really working, so I think they're just going to keep that in their toolbox and keep using that.
7 serving 7. Ripped into the back row. Set far side. And nicely placed that time by Hendershot. Didn't have a ton of steam on it, but with surgical-like precision.
Yeah. Those balls just in front of you when you're already planted in defense because you're just ready for such a hard hit. It's just so hard to get up and get to. So sometimes those tips are what work for the point.
Oldatch with it. Right-handed swat into the corner. Now set up here near side. Moding will angle it cross court. Nice diving dig that time. Big hit down the line, and it touches the line. Students didn't like it. 9 serving 7 now.
Just saw Jessie calling what she wants Devin to set her hitters, and Jessie's really good at, from the coaching point, to see what's open and what they need to hit at.
Now out of the middle, big right-handed swipe, good call. Coach Ashton, Gloria Stem delivers the kill.
Yeah.
Coach Ashton played volleyball at Clemson. I believe she's still the program's all-time career assist leader.
Jessie's a really good coach. She's just so smart and just knows so much about volleyball and has great volleyball knowledge. So she's really great for our program.
Cerveny digs, back set, far side, hit down the line and blocked out. Grace Moding will get credited with the kill that time, and the Tigers have leveled it back up at 9 apiece.
Yep. There we go. We're starting to get back on a roll, and these little energy plays just lead up to bigger energy plays, and that's really what helps you in the game of volleyball is just momentum, and there's going to be a next ball, so you just have to keep that on your side.
Nice little knuckle shot there from Cerveny. Big hit out of the far side. That might have been the biggest swat we've seen from Bailey.
Yeah, that's a very big swing, so getting that block up there and helping just take some speed off of that ball really helps defense. But sometimes you just can't always get there, and it's really hard ball to read.
Javorek will serve it here. The libero for Legacy. Cerveny digs. Nice dig there. Nice pass out of the middle, and that's how you do it. Just a nice, clean play that time from the Tigers.
Yeah. Middles are really hard to defend because it's hard to read their shoulders and choose a side on defense. And the blockers get lost sometimes. So when you're in need of a point, you just set a quick ball to the middle, and it usually works.
Now Malik will send it in toward the back row. Played out of the middle, partially blocked there. I think that was Esparza that got to that one. Now Sutton sails off tempo hit, and Sutton dropped it in front of the back line. And the Tigers have their first lead of the set at 11, serving 10.
Sutton and Avery are both not just seniors but beach players, and they're both, again, court presence because of their beach knowledge. And Avery is just such a great libero, and she's always there in defense, and she just anticipates very well.
How about that read and redirection there?
Oh, yeah.
And, they're going to call a net touch on
I don't think
two.
there was a net on that, but Sutton's going to get up. That was a really good play, though. Yeah, but Avery's just really good at anticipating on defense, and it just seems like she's like a ball magnet because she's just so quick and gets there.
Sutton with some smoke coming out of her ears, I think, on that one. Did not like that call.
Yeah. Not our favorite call, but it was a good play.
Hinder shot down the line. Nice dig there by Sales, or at least tried to scoop it off before it hit the floor.
This set's really tight, so Tigers have to get in and push and play their game.
11 serving 12, or 12 serving 11 here. Legacy on top. Now played out of the middle. Sales trying to angle it cross court. Picked up there. Now Legacy on the attack from the back line. Punched high. Played there by Cerveny. Back set. Far side. Moting will unload. Dug there again by Oldatch. Far side. Bailey off tempo. Diving dig there for the Tigers. Sutton Sales with a chance. Instead, it'll be played over easily there on the third hit. Tigers dig. That's Sales. Keep it alive as Malik. And played over third time by Cerveny out of the middle. Kind of this ebbs and flows of this rally. It's finished off. Oh, that one dented the floor there for Sutton Sales.
That is such a fun
12.
energy play that we needed.
So 12-12 here.
Loving the energy so far.
As in to serve here is Paige Vanderveit. Did I say that right?
I don't actually know. Paige, I'm really close with Paige, but I actually don't know how to say her last name.
Big hit there out of the middle for Legacy. I think that was L. Johnson. And 13 serving 12 here. A tightly contested second set. Legacy wanting to avoid going in a 2-set-0 hole.
Yeah.
Right-hand serve, dug there by Cerveny.
There
now
goes
Sales! Another tracer bullet from Sutton Sales, and we're square at 13.
Oh, Sutton is loving this right now. I can see it on her face. She's just having the energy and just having a fun senior season, and I feel like she's just really ready for tonight, and she's just enjoying it.
Sutton on the serve, now back set out of the middle, punched across, nicely placed by L. Johnson. And Legacy retakes the set lead. 14 serving 13. The Lightning trying to even it up. The Tigers lead it 1-0 here on senior night. As Johnson will serve it up with the left hand. Cerveny digs it out near side. Now back to Cerveny. Good off-tempo hit, but good little stab there to keep that alive.
Pancake.
Again, Cerveny.
Yeah.
And another pancake try, but not that time for Hinder shot.
Tegan's really smart with her plays through the block, and if she gets blocked one time, she'll know where the block is, where they're blocking the next time, and she'll go around the block and score. She's really also a very smart player.
Now here's Harris on the serve. Out of the middle, that one was cranked along.
Look at that energy. You can feel the energy on the court right now.
15-14, Tigers lead. They have their server extraordinaire in the game right now.
Yeah, Liv's an amazing server, and honestly, when she's in and they push serving points, it's just a really beneficial.
Kept alive by the Tigers at the net. Now Cerveny pelts,
Yes.
blocked.
Good cover.
Cerveny will play into the back row. Out of the middle, far side set. That one, I don't think the Tigers
Yeah, I don't
touched it.
think there was a touch on
the
that.
chair umpire said
Out.
it was, and then that one went long. So Tigers now lead it by 2 points. The chair umpire immediately signaled for a touch on that, but it didn't matter. The Tigers able to capture the point. Timeout here. We'll take a quick timeout. It's 16-14 in set number 2.
Kicking off the season celebrating 35 years of serving our local community. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a do-it-yourself project. At Budget Home Supply, we value a more personal relationship with our customers. Hey, Ernest.
Hey, Vern.
Whether you have a project in your kitchen or bathroom, a new outside deck, or just some general home improvements, indoors or out.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Tigers lead at 16-14 here in set number 2. They lead it 1-0. And they have the serve, and it's Olivia Harris, the sophomore, to serve it with the right hand. Back set near side, cross-court hit. Sutton Sales will dig. Back to Cerveny. She angled it into the back row, but picked up there by Legacy. Good
Yes,
defense
Liv.
by both teams. Back set to Cerveny. Hit off the tape. And Legacy did not touch, so they'll pick up the point.
In this sort of rotation where we have our serving specialist in, it's most people think it's a harder rotation, but Liv is a libero just like Avery, so it's really beneficial because you take Avery out technically, but then you still have someone who can still play defense while Avery's not in there. And it's just really good because you still have someone who can have that leadership and knowledge while Avery, who is in the jersey, isn't on the court, but someone who can serve and have the knowledge is on the court.
Miss hit there by Emma Gray, and it is now 17-15 here in a critical juncture of set number 2. Back to serve for Erie is Devin Twito again. Devin will serve it up with the right hand. That one kind of a knuckleball with some heat behind it. That one, I think, hit off an Erie hand and will drop
Touch.
for a Legacy point.
Devin has such a strong serve. I've had to pass some of her serves, and they're just so powerful. So she's really good tool in Erie's toolbox as a server as well.
Now Megan Funk. Or gosh, I've done that twice tonight. That's Old Atch back to serve. Now near side setup, Moding got underneath it, and we are all square at 17.
Yeah. Hey, what we like to say in this part is 0-0, and from now up until the 20s, you just have to really push full throttle and keep your energy, keep your stride, and keep playing.
Coach Will Rosum called that timeout. So far, they've responded well, has Legacy.
Yeah. Timeouts can definitely be an energy pusher. Oh, yeah.
And
Jesse might call a timeout here soon.
I think both of our eyes went right to her to see what she was going to do. As right now it's 18 serving 17, 3 straight points.
She'll probably
for
wait
Legacy.
1 or 2 more just to see if we can find that energy and bounce back now.
Cerveny. Now out of the middle.
There we go,
Teagan
serve.
gets the kill. Hit off the top of the blockers and floated beyond the end line, and the Tigers squared up at 18.
Teagan and Sutton, our 2 outsides, have done that play a few times tonight, and it really does work because just it's so fast, and Legacy's defense isn't really expecting that fast of a play.
Now Teagan. Critical juncture here. Zips it into the back row. Set quick out of the middle,
It
and
was great up by Avery.
they're going to call a net touch there?
I think so. I think by Gloria because they just said 9. I honestly thought they were going to call a lift on Avery because her hand was open, but it was a really good up.
Javorek delivers it in the back row. Back set. Moding hammered it off the blockers. Big hit there by the senior.
Just a beautiful play. Devin has great hands and can just really set that ball anywhere she wants from wherever she is on the court. And the hitters just respond accordingly and can just do their thing as well.
19-19, Malik to serve. Floats one into the back row. Picked up there by Oldatch. Far side, Bailey.
Yes.
She'll hit one. Dug there by Cerveny. Now set here. Cross court to the near side.
Yeah.
Sails off tempo. Gets it to fall.
Sutton and Devin have a great setter-hitter connection, and Sutton can just be smart at the same time and know where she needs to hit. It's just so fun watching this team play together, and it's going to be sad watching our seniors leave, but it's been a great season with them.
20 serving 19. Malik angles it into the far corner. Reset
that's tough.
and tipped in there for a kill for Legacy.
That block can be really helpful, though. It can slow that really fast ball coming down. It can help defense, but it can also kind of throw it off because then the ball can go any which way, and it's a little bit harder to read, but
now sent into the back row. Back set, far side, Moaning. Oh, just clipped the tape. Now a little dump attack there. And a lift called, is that right? Yep. No, a double touch.
Yeah.
There on Malik.
Yeah, they call it double if the ball moves like sideways, so it like moves off of two hands. It's kind of hard to explain.
1 point lead for Legacy. Into the net. Tigers breathe a little sigh of relief there. Big point.
Wow, this is going to be the home stretch here. You just really, it's anyone's game right now, and it's whoever wants it more in this time, 21-21.
Now Vanderveit back to serve. Maybe someone in the chat can phonetically spell it for us.
I used to think it was Vanderweit, but I think I asked her one time, and I think that was wrong. So I actually don't remember. Oh, there's
cross
Sutton.
court,
That's such
Sutton
smart play.
sails.
Sutton saw that everyone was creeped up on one side and in really short, and she just hit that cut, and it was such a beautiful, amazing shot.
That was well placed by Sutton Sales in a critical moment.
Yeah. This is a critical play where they just have to keep pushing, keep on the grind for just a few more points.
So the Tigers lead it 22-21 here late in set number 2.
Yeah.
So glad you could join us here on senior night. It is a busy week of broadcasting on the Erie Tiger Network. We have volleyball tonight. We will have football tomorrow, as Legacy will also be out here. On Friday, we will follow the softball team. First pitch at 12:15 in the first round of the state tournament at Aurora Sports Park. We will be there to have that one as the Tiger softball team looks to continue what has been a magical, 3-decade run now for that program. And then on Saturday, we'll have the robotics tournament. And then you can buy your tickets to Erie Idol for Monday. So we've got a busy stretch here. 22 serving 21. Served toward the sideline. Little quick attack. That was huge there for the Tigers.
Yeah. There goes Megan up at that big. She's so big and crucial at the net for us. She just makes a lot of smart plays as well, and she gets up on those overpasses.
Now this one will be zipped in toward the sideline.
Oh, that was
ball.
That was
No one could
a hard play.
quite get under that one.
Yeah. It's definitely harder when things get passed into the net. It's hard to take them out just because of how the net is taped. So it's a harder play.
Now 22 serving 23. Delivery in, Cerveny. Dig, set, near side, cross court, dug out of the back row by Legacy. Oh, a little miss.
There they go.
Miss set there led to a miss hit, and now it is set point. Tigers
Honestly,
have 2 of them.
At set point, you just feel a lot of relief, but also you just really have to push because this game could go on and on if they keep pushing.
Now
They just
popped
have to
over.
finish.
Tigers could finish off the set right here and won't do it.
Yeah.
So we'll live to see one more point.
Yeah. Can definitely feel the energy in this gym right now. It's very hype and chaotic all at the same time.
23 serving 24. Set point number 2.
Yes,
Diving dig there by Malik. Tigers will just have to play it over a third time. Quickly play
Out of
back on the
system.
Tigers side. They've got a shot here.
Sutton.
Sutton will deliver it in toward the back line. Far side, big hit, Oldatch. Good dig there by Sutton. Tigers will play it over with Cerveny. Now far side set, again goes Oldatch. Sutton, Tigers on the dump, they get it! Oh!
That was a really smart move by Paige. She saw that open donut, what we like to call that middle center court, and she just saw that nobody's there, and in that quick moment, she just had to set it over right away.
2-0 lead. We will take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Come on down to Budget Home Supply.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties,
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
and a cider ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Jeannie Hulse in Erie today.
Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding Denver area. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. While we have a moment, some of our students caught up with Avery Malik.
Prepare to play legacy. We've been working a lot on our defense and different offensive things that we're going to do to try and get them out of system. One of the main highs of this season, I would say, is Coach Jessie being our head coach this year. She's made a big impact on our record and who we became as players this year. For regionals, we're about to go to a tournament in Colorado Springs, so that'll prepare us a lot, and we're just going to try and get ranked as high as we can so we can get a good seeding.
And thanks for the thoughtful words there from Avery, one of those seniors. Those are the seniors. You're looking at them right there. Avery, Grace, Sutton, Kennedy, and Gloria trying to get a dub here on senior night, and they've got a chance here to close Legacy out as we roll into set number 3 here. And while we have that, let's see if I can help you out here. All right, well, that's not the right score, but we can at least do this. Let's see, that's a 0, and that's a 2. All right, now you know it's 2-0. We will continue to say the game score each and every time. Let's change that. It is the 3rd set. All right, there we go. Now we're square and ready to go. Brandon Bird, Gabby Vossler here with us as we roll on into set number 3. And if you're the Tigers, it was a little bit of a sluggish start in that second set, but you know what? When it was on the line, they found a way.
Yeah, and you can definitely see it on their faces now. I bet Jessie said something in the huddle that just really switched their faces, because you can see on their faces now they just look so much more energetic and happy. And I think they're just realizing now that they're seniors and sometimes it's going to be their last time playing together, and it's just a sad moment. So they're just really playing for each other tonight.
So there's the right-handed hit. Far side.
That was great up.
Woo! That ball had a little bit of smoke and frustration behind it, I think. Reagan Bailey, the one that absolutely uncorked a howitzer. Now Javorek will serve it with the right hand. Cerveny. Back to her. Off tempo.
They did that quick play again that they love running with the outsides, and Tegan has been doing that tip right over the block that she's been doing all night, and it's just so smart because nobody's there expecting the tips. They're expecting Sutton and Tegan to really just hit the heck out of the ball, and when defense is back on their feet, they just tip right over the block, and it works for the point.
Cerveny back to deliver this one. 1-1 here in set number 3. Far side setup. Cross court, Cerveny digs. Near side set, Sales punches. That one actually hit off the rafters. And now the Tigers a chance. The little dump again.
Yes,
What'd you say? Right into the hole of the donut.
Yeah, the donut or the campfire, whatever they call it. But Devin just sees the open court, or Avery will tell her there's open court, and defense isn't ready for that because Devin just has really quick hands when she's setting and just really pretty hands as well. Oh.
Now Cerveny will dig. Sales will pass it across the court. Moding will deliver it off the blockers. Tigers lead it 2-1. Tigers tried to block there. Moding tumbled head over heels to try and get that one, and 2-2. Hendershot will serve this one up for the Lightning. Floater in toward the front row, picked up there by Moding. Sales goes cross court. That one's a diving dig by Hendershot. Now Bailey will send it toward the back line. Malik keeps it alive. Sales plays it over third time. They'll say it was touched by Legacy. Tigers have to be precise here. That went outside the antenna, and a point there for the Lightning.
Tough angle trying to get it back in the court when you're off so far, but Sun did her best in that moment.
Now Hendershot to serve again.
Wow, what a serve.
Nice serve, and too hot to handle there for Tegan. 2-point lead for Legacy. And we have seen Hendershot. She has ridden some nice service streaks so far. So if you're Erie, you got to get off of her serve as quick as possible.
I know Audrey from club too, and she's libero just like Avery, and she's not only a setter on varsity right now for Legacy, but she's also going to be really scrappy in defense. And I think she's leading Legacy right now in their scrappiness and just helping them a bunch, because these are two very scrappy teams.
Now Malik delivers it into the back row. Set up far side, hit into the net. Just a little bit mistimed there by Renfrew. And we are all square at 4 apiece as Malik, the senior, goes back to serve again. She'll float one in toward the back line. Back set near side, cross court hit, dug out there by the Tigers.
These out of systems, they really like to set Tegan because it works most of the time. But they were in the net. Funny thing we like to say is ball don't lie, and Legacy was just in the net, and ball didn't lie.
Legacy's still scrappy, but you can just tell their
Oh, yeah.
focus and their body language a little bit not as sharp.
Yeah. You can definitely tell the momentum is shifting and the energy's shifting.
Little floater, well read by Malik, and Legacy will have to play it from the back row. High dig, near side set.
Yes.
Sutton Sales. She has been precise tonight.
Yeah. They're really trying to get Erie out of system, but Devin and Avery just have a great connection, and Devin will pass that first contact right out of system, right to Avery, and Avery will either go to Tegan or Sutton most of the time, and they can just really put the ball down and get a point for the Tigers.
Malik to serve again, in toward the back row. Now back set near side, down the line. Nice little touch there. Almost looked like a little one-handed dunk there by Bailey. And a third set lead here for the Tigers, 6-5. They lead it 2-0 here on the Erie Tiger Network. As Bailey will serve it. Out of the middle. Moding popped one right off the wall.
That set to the right side is called an A. It's basically a one behind, but it's just such a quick right side play, and defense. These quick offensive balls are just so hard for the other team's defense to read. And an A to the right side, Grace Moding at that time, it just was such a great plan and idea, and it executed in that moment.
Now back to serve for the Tigers is Paige again. And just whistled it wide.
Yeah. Jesse's calling their sets again. She's looking at Paige, telling her what to do, what's open. Let's see if this works.
See if Coach Ashton can dial up another nice play. Not quite the clean dig to get the play that you want.
Wow.
And that one will bruise the line.
Oh.
So 7 serving 7. Or set in the middle, and that was a nice little fake there. That faked me out. I thought they were doing a slide there, and that came right into the middle.
Our outsides and our setters love that play where the outsides come around and come hit from the middle. It's so quick, and it's just been working so well tonight and just the whole season.
Little diving dig there. Cerveny, that was a nice block.
That was a great play by both teams. Good effort play.
8-8.
It's got to keep pushing that energy, keep pushing the momentum in this time.
Every time it seems like Legacy's kind of lost focus. They're able to dig down and
Find
something.
it, Find the drive.
Near side set, Cerveny. That one's blocked out for the Tiger kill.
Tegan's smart for using that block to her advantage, seeing how the blockers were not really angling in towards her court, so she just used it to her advantage and hit hard so it would go outside of the court so we could get the point.
Coming into tonight, Tegan, 166 kills.
Wow.
Back set near side, little off-tempo hit, and that just too off-tempo.
Here's Livid to serve, and hopefully we can push some points from our serving specialist. She's bringing our energy, bringing the defense, bringing the serves.
The sophomore, 30 aces coming into tonight. Now set up far side. That one dug out in the back row by Sales. And
yeah, that's
a little husband and wife play there for the Tigers.
You could see how quick Liv is on her feet. She's a libero as well, just like Avery, like I've said. And it's just great to have her as a serving specialist because she knows the role that she has to play while Avery's out.
Delivery into the back row, Cerveny. Now set up in towards Cerveny, and just the Tigers have just sometimes you'll come out here and you will see girls just indent the floor with kills, and tonight the Tigers have really destroyed Legacy with a lot of off tempo.
Jesse's definitely been telling our offense what's open and seeing that open court and seeing that Legacy's been getting on their feet, so tipping right into their donut right over the block has just been working for those kills.
So that tipped ball will fall in there, and it is a 1-point set again. As the Lightning go back to serve, and that's Javorek. And Legacy has the tightest rotation I think I've ever seen. I feel like I've only called 6 players' names tonight.
I don't know if there's much subbing going on. Great slide play by Gloria. That's one of the more quicker middle plays that we can run besides anything coming from her area, but something on the right side that's just really quick. That was a great set also by Devin, and their connection just worked very well in that play.
12 serving 10. Tegan Cerveny delivers us into the back row. Set out of the middle, big hit, good diving dig there by Tegan. Now set up there for Moding, and she hammers one home.
Oh, you can see the energy just from a great block touch to Tegan's great up, and then Grace just putting it down. That's a great energy play to build off of into this set.
Now sent down the line. Legacy will play it in. Malik digs, set near side, Sales. We'll just play it over third time. Pass to the far side. Little easy, assured hit.
Oof.
Tried to back set
Yeah.
it for Moding and just miscued.
Yeah. That's a tough ball. Erie just has to bounce back right away. Volleyball is just such a quick game. There's only points. It's not timed. So you just really have to make the most of your momentum plays and just build off of that as a team as well.
Coach Ashton trying to call out a play
Yeah.
here. Into the corner, miscued
Yeah.
and flushed down.
Good stuff.
Well, to get the play, you got to get a clean dig.
Yeah. You got to get a – starts with a pass. That's what we say as passers. It starts with us first. And then Jessie can call what she thinks is open for Devin and the offense to run.
Sales trying to go down the line, and the
Yeah.
Tigers have given up a slew of points here. It's
Yeah.
now 13-13.
Now we just have to push back and look into our toolbox. And we know that the line, hitting hard on the line or tipping right into the donut is open for us. So we just have to keep utilizing our toolbox and our offensive plays. There we go.
Sutton Sales said, I've had enough of
Yeah.
this. Try and handle that heat.
Sutton went right off their block there. That was a really smart play by Sutton.
14-13. Malik serving. Avery floats one into the back row, dug out there. Now back set near side and
Yes,
right down
Avery.
the line.
Oh.
Nice dig there.
I was in student section mode. I just feel like Avery's such a quick libero, and she just anticipates the ball so well, and I feel like Sand has definitely helped her. I talked to her a little bit yesterday, and she was telling me about Sand and how it's really helped her as a player, and I just find that very, interesting, and, I really just truly look up to her as a libero, and she's a senior this year.
Now Bailey will dump that one into the net. A lot of service errors here in this game, kind of helping Erie stay just a tick ahead.
Definitely. Serves make or break you. Easy just to make a team crumble if you're just missing serves, for sure.
Page back to serve here. Knuckleball into the back row, now out of the middle.
That was quick.
Nice
That was
little
a really
quick
play by Legacy.
That was L. Johnson that capped that one off.
Legacy ran a 3, which is just a little bit outside of the outside and a little bit higher than a 2 ball, but in the middle.
Now Johnson, who just had the kill, back to serve. It's 15 serving 15. Floats one to the back row. Cerveny to Page, near side, cross court hit there. Couldn't get a lot on it. Tigers trying to re-rally, reset up. Cerveny will just play it over third time. Legacy on the attack.
Yes,
nice
Tegan.
high dig
was a
there
great
by
dig.
Tegan. Sutton will unload. Dug out there by Legacy. They'll have to play it over third time. Back set, far side. Kind of a miscue and a...
That was a great play.
Was that a touch there on the net?
I think they either called a touch or a lift. I'm not quite sure. I didn't see. Oh, no. Yeah, I think a touch or net touch.
I think they got Oldatch on
Yeah.
that one. So 16 serving 15. Back or set into the middle.
Yeah.
Nice
Great
diving
up by
dig.
Lily.
Ball kind
Wow.
of ping-ponging back
yeah.
and forth, and
She-
Tigers will get it.
Unfortunately, Audrey was just under the net on that one for Legacy, but she's scrappy setter.
So 2-point lead here for Erie. 17 serving 15. Sales will go down the line. Back set near side. Off the tape. Picked up there by Malik. Swanigan will set for Tegan. Played over. Back and forth action here.
Wow.
This one high.
Those
off
higher
the back
balls
wall.
that swing high, you just never know with those because they're just so high above your platform. It's just really hard to create an angle when you're already locked in defense. And most of the time they'll go deep corners and be in, unfortunately, but those are just tough balls to play in defense.
Tigers trying to communicate a play here. Out of the middle.
849-3331 or check out Gen Realty online at genrealty.com.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
We are strong and we'll get through this together, but these are stressful times. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, and know that you are not alone. Visit wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Do you have a plan in place for your family's future in the event something happens to you? Are you caring for aging parents, grandparents, or a loved one with special needs? The Germany law firm named 2017 Erie's Chamber Business of the Year provides expert legal guidance and peace of mind for you and your family in the areas of probate, elder law, and estate planning. Visit Germany Law Firm's Erie Village office or website at coelderlaw.net to set up a personalized consultation.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.